Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not new, thank you so much for returning and watching my videos. I really appreciate it, and I notice every single one of you guys. This video is just basically a drugstore makeup tutorial. Everything can be found at Walmart, Target, or Ulta. And I know that Ulta doesn't have well, they do have a lot of high-end, but they do have drugstore like Maybelline, Wet n Wild, and Elf. And everything in this video is very affordable, so let's get right into the video. Bye. Mwah. Okay, now I'm moisturizing with the Elf Daily Hydration Moisturizer, and I'm going to spray the Badescu Rose Water. This is not the rose water, this is the lavender water, and it has aloe and lavender. And this is just basically because I have really dry skin, and literally it's fall, but it's so cold, it might as well be winter. And this is just, I need the extra moisture basically. Now for my primer, I use the Maybelline Master Prime. This is the hydrating primer. It's in the blue bottle. They have another one that's in a black bottle, but I've never tried that one before. Yes, I use a good amount. Now for foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal True Match. This is in the color C6 Soft Sable. I'm going to be using my Real Technique sponge. It's already damp, and I use it to apply all over my face. And I've never bought a beauty blender. Like, literally the Real Technique sponge is the best. Well, I'm not saying the best because I've never used a beauty blender, but the price for the beauty blender is like $20, and this blends out foundation really good. And you have to make sure your sponge is really clean. You don't want a dirty sponge, you guys. Now I'm going to be using my Maybelline concealer. This one is in the shade 40 Caramel. Now, when I went to get this, I was going to get 35 deep, but the undertone is literally so pink. So I was just like, let's forget that. And I really like how this has a really yellow undertone. So when it blends out, I won't look like ashy or anything. Get a straight line going down my nose. And I have a big forehead. Not that big, but it's bigger than average. So I don't highlight my forehead too much because it's already out there. I have a bump on my chin. Just going to put a little concealer there, and I also conceal my mustache. It's not bad, but it's not the best. So yeah, I'm going to use the pointed side of my Real Technique sponge to blend this out. Yeah. Alright, so I know I'm looking crazy, but I'm going to contour with the e.l.f. foundation palette. This has dark, this is the darkest one. Yeah, I believe it's the darkest one. I'm going to use this shade and this shade, and I mix them together, and this will bring some color back to my skin. Ooh. Oh my gosh, come on here. So next, I'm going to use my black Radiance. This palette, this is in the medium to dark. This is the powder one. They have a liquid one. I've never tried, not a liquid, a cream one, but I've never tried it, so I can't give you my opinion on it, but I'm pretty sure it's probably great. So I'm just going to use it's not very fluffy, it's more like an angled brush. Not, yeah, more like an angled brush. I'm going to use the darkest shade to contour my face. Ooh, that was too much, but that's really good anyways. Then to set the rest of, to set my under eyes, I'm going to take the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. This is the banana powder, I believe. Yes, it is the banana powder. And I'm going to get this small tapered brush. This is an e.l.f. tapered brush. I'm going to get the powder in the back of this, kind of knock it off, and then put it underneath my eyes and just like wipe it away immediately. And this is just to set the foundation under my eyes so it doesn't go anywhere. I set my eyelids as well. I don't want them to get greasy or anything. Set my chin. Now I'm going to go over all of this with this middle sculpting shade and just bring everything together. I'm going to use my e.l.f. powder brush to do this. Alright, so next up, I'm going in with this blush. I got this, oh my gosh, let's see. Okay, so this is the Be Fearless, Be Limitless Blush Kit from Realher. I'm not sure how you pronounce this, but I think it's Realher. Yeah. And I'm going in, this is not Drugstore. I actually got this. This probably is the only thing that's not Drugstore in this way. I'm so sorry. But it's the middle peachy shade. It says Limitless, but just basically a peachy shade. I'm going to get this same brush from my contour, and I'm going to just mix this shade and smile. And there you go. I'm not like too big on blush, so I don't use a lot, but I do like to use some. Alright, so next I'm going to use this Wet n Wild. This is the Rose in the Air palette, and it's a pretty good palette in my opinion. I'm going to use a big fluffy brush. This is a Morphe brush, and even though Morphe is not really drugstore, this brush is probably like $4 or $3, I don't remember, but it's the M505 brush. I'm going to get the transition shade right here. It says transition on it. I'm just going to put that in my crease. Okay guys, so I'm back. It's the e.l.f. Luxe Lash Kit, and I don't know if you can see, but it has like, I don't know, it's with Wiley. I can't even tell her handwriting, but I know it's with someone. But this is how the box looks. Right here you can see it's a collaboration with e.l.f. But yeah, that's basically it. So now I'm going to move on to highlighting. And before I highlight, I like to set my face. And okay, so I use the Master Chrome highlighter. This is the one, it's the metallic highlighter in the shade of 100 Molten Gold. It's, oh my, okay, let's try and get this to focus, but yeah, but it's so bright, but it is the best. Like, I've used other highlighters, but this one, they knew what they were doing with this one. Alright, so I'm going to use the Badescu Rose Water before I highlight, so the highlight can be way brighter. $14. Whew. Yeah, I know I used a lot, guys. Alright, so sometimes I go back in with my sponge just to make sure that it just doesn't sit on top of my skin, but it's actually pressed into my skin so that everything actually sits. And I like to let it dry a bit before I put my highlighter on it. Alright, so now we can highlight. I'm going to use my e.l.f. fan brush. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the Colossal Volume Maybelline. I'm going to go in and do my bottom lashes. And you do your bottom lashes by holding this vertically and not like this. So finally, I'm going to use just a clear lip gloss, and I got this basically at the hair store. It was $1. Okay guys, so that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any other suggestions, you can link them down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all the support. I notice every support. I notice everyone that comments, and I'm so appreciative for it. So that's it guys. Bye. Mwah.